So let's talk about the three basic brain drives for
Yeah,
staying connected in romantic love. So you talk about three different things that we can do to, and you did brain scans, like you said, on couples that have been together for over 21 years,
yeah.
and
Good for
you were
you.
able to show three things that actually
Yes.
keep couples together. Can you
Yep.
share those with us?
Absolutely. And first of all, people in love together, not just together,
Oh
but in
yes,
love
yes.
together. And Americans, the world doesn't believe that you can remain in love long term. But we kept on having people walk into our lab and talk to me and say, "I'm I'm still in love with her
Mhm.
after 21 years of marriage." And or I'm still in love with him, not just loving, but in love with this person. And so I said, okay, well, let's start putting people in the brain scanner and see if they're lying.
Yeah.
And so I had them take a lot of questionnaires. You always do that. These machines are very expensive. And then I put them in the machine, men and women. They all maintained they were still in love with their long-term partner. They were all in love an average of 21 years. Most of them had adult children and even grandchildren.
Mhm.
And so I put them in the machine. And sure enough, we did find activity in the same ventral tegmental area, this brain region linked with intense romantic love. We also found activity in a brain region linked with deep attachment and a brain region linked with the sex drive. So all three of the basic brain systems were still active 21 years later. But the most interesting part is we picked those who scored very high on a happiness scale that we had them take, and we looked at their brains. And this is what happens in a happy brain. Now, psychologists will tell you all kinds of things about what makes a happy partnership. All good, no problem with it. This is what the brain says. This is what is happening in the brain when you are in a long-term happy partnership. And Robin, you said there's three things. Indeed, there are. One thing we found, the first is we found activity in a brain region linked with empathy. These people are empathetic. The second is a brain region linked with controlling your own stress and your own emotions.